So today I will solve some questions from the long answer type questions, and this is in trigonometry. And open the page number 596. And welcome to this class. And now I will start this question number 1. So question number 3, question number 3, 1. And in this question, express in degrees and minutes and also in grades all the angles of an isosceles triangle in which each of the angles at the base is 12 times the vertical angle. Means that in this question we have to find the angles in degrees and grades, okay, degrees and grades of a triangle. And the triangle is given that this triangle is isosceles triangle, and in this each angle of the base at the base is 12 times the vertical angle. Okay, so how will we solve it? So first draw a triangle like this, and this is the triangle A B C. Okay, the triangle is this ABC, and suppose this angle is X. Okay, it may be in degrees. Okay, suppose this is in degree. Okay, so X is there, then this will be 12x, and this will also be 12x, because here these two sides are equal. The triangle is isosceles. So here you will write that let angle A equal to x, then angle B equal to angle C equal to 12x. This is given in the question. Okay, 12x. And now find the value of x first, because we have to find the value of x. Then we can find the those values in the degrees and the grades. So first find the values in the degrees. Okay. So here you know that in any triangle the sum of three angles is equal to 180 degree. So here you will have now angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. This is the angle sum property. Property of a triangle. Now angle A is equal to x plus 12x plus 12x equal to 180 degree. Then how much it will be? 12 plus 12 is 24 plus that is 25. X equal to 180 degree. Then this implies x equal to 180 degree by 25. So how much it will be? It is 5, and then here 36. That is 36 by 5 degree. Okay, 36 by 5 degree. So here we can find the angle A, angle B and angle C. So what is angle A here then? Angle A equal to 36 by 5 degree. That is, now convert this into degree and minutes. Okay. So when you divide, you will divide this 36 by 5. So how much you will get here? 5 7 is 35. Then 1 here. So it will be 7 degree 7 degree plus 1 by 5 degree. Okay, so you will we have to convert this into minutes. So it will be equal to 7 degree plus 1 by 5 into 60 minutes. Okay, this will be minutes. So it will be actually equal to, that is 12 minutes. So it will be 7 degree and 12 minutes. Okay, this is the symbol for minutes. 7 degree, 12 minutes. So angle A is equal to 7 degree, 12 minutes. Then what is the other angle? Angle B equal to 12x. That is 12 into 36 by 5. So multiply this, or we can also write directly this angle, that is 7 degree 12 minute into 12. Okay, so 7 degree 12 minutes, then how much it will be here? it will be 12 7 ja 84, okay, 84 degree, and 12 12 ja 144 minute. Now here remove 60 or 120 from this. This is here 144 here, okay, 144. So you can write this as 60 plus 60, that is 120, 120 plus 24. So 60 plus 60 is 120, 120 plus 24 equal to 144 here. So this is here 1 degree, this is 1 degree, and then 24 seconds. So actually the answer will be here 84 degree plus 2 degree plus 24 seconds, 24 minutes. So it will be 84 plus 2 will be 86 degree and 24 minutes. So angle B will be 86 degree 24 minutes, okay. So and angle C will also be the same. Angle C equal to also 86 degree and 24 minutes. So this is the value, that is the value of angle A, angle B, angle C is in degree. Now we have to convert this value into grades, okay. So now I will convert this into grades. So let us convert this into grades. This, okay, this value to convert this into grades, okay. Now here angle in grades. So angle A is equal to, or the value of x is given, that is 36 degree, and so angle A equal to how much? 36 degree, 36 by 5 degree. So convert this into grades. So you know that 90 degree is equal to 100 grades. So 1 degree equal to 10 by 9 grades. So here it will be 36 by 5 into 10 by 9. It will be in the grades, okay. So 5 to 10 here and 9 for 36. So you have 4 to 8 grade. Okay, this is the 8 grade here, because 1 degree equal to 10 by 9 grades. So this degree equal to, you have 8 grades here, okay. Now what is angle B here? Angle B will be equal to 12 into 8, that is 96 grade, and angle C is also equal to 12 into 8 equal to 96 grade. So this is the answer, that is 8 grade, 96 grade, 96 grade, and so these are the values in grades, and here this value, and then these are the values in the degrees, okay. So this is the answer of this question. You can see the answer in the book also, and but in the book the vertical angle is given 7 degree 12 minutes, and each base angle is given 86 degree 24 minutes, but the answer is not given in grades. Actually here we have to find the answer in grades also, but the answer is not given in grades, okay. So leave it. Then now question number 2, okay. Question number 2. Question number 2. So in this question, the sum of two angles is equal to 152 degree, and if the number of degrees in one is equal to the number of grades in the other, find the circular measure of the angles. So here you have to find the circular measure, means that you have to find the values of those two angles in the radians, okay. And here there are two angles, okay. Suppose now here you are given that the sum of two angles, okay. Sum of two angles is equal to 152 degree, and now sum of two angles, okay, that is two angles are there. So and each angle is actually numerically equal, okay. That is one angle is in degree, that is the two parts of 152, okay. Two parts, there are two parts of 152, and one part is in degrees and the other part is in grades, okay. And actually, like here, suppose that is 2 degree and 2 grades. That is both angles are numerically equal. That is it is 2 degree and 2 grades here. Actually, they are numerically equal, but actually they are not equal. Okay, that is this 2 degree angle will be larger or smaller. I don't know. But and this actually both angles are different, okay, but they are numerically equal. And here in this question also we are given that the two parts of this angle, one part is suppose x degree and the other part is x grade. So one part is in the degree and other part is in the grades, but they are numerically equal. That is, suppose the two angles are, okay, let angles are x degree and x grade, okay, this here. And now the sum of these two is given 152 degree, and according to question x degree plus x grade is equal to 152 degree, okay. Then we have to find the value of x here. Now here this is in degree and this is in grades, so convert this into degree, or you can also convert this into grade. Then if you convert this into grade, then you have to convert this into grade also, okay. So it is better to convert this into degree. So convert the grade into degree. Then I explained the formula that one grade equal to how much? One grade is equal to 9 by 10 degree. Okay, 9 by 10 degree. So here this will be x degree plus 9 by 10 x degree. Okay, it will be and equal to 152 degree here. And then solve this here, it will be 10x degree plus 9x degree by 10 equal to 152 degree now. And then 19x degree equal to 152 degree into 10, and then x degree is equal to 152 into 10 by 19. So it will be here 80 degree. Okay, so here the value of one angle is 80 degree. Then what is the measure of other angle? Then write other angle equal to, that is this angle. This angle will be equal to 152 minus 80, that is 72 degree. So here we have got the two parts of 152. One part is 80 degree and other part is 32. And now actually we have got the answer, but we have to bring the answer in the radian measure. So convert them into the radian measure. So now here you have one angle is equal to 80 degree into pi by 180 radian. Okay, because 1 degree equal to pi by 180 radian. Okay, you have to learn all those formulas I have written in the first class. Okay, so now here you will cut it. Then 2 4 ja 8 and 2 9 ja 18. So answer is 4 pi by 9 radian. Okay, see the symbol for radian here. And the other angle will be here. You will write here that other angle equal to 72 degree into pi by 180 radian. So here 36 2 ja and 36 5 ja. So the answer is 2 pi by 5 radian. Okay. So this and this are the answer of this question. I hope you understood this solution. Okay, now move on to the next question now. Number 3 is here. The sum and difference of two angles are 135 degree and pi by 12. Find the circular measures of the angles. So in this question, sum and difference of two angles. Okay, that is there are two angles and their sum is equal to 135 degree and the difference is equal to pi by 12 radian. Okay, that is the sum is given in degrees and the difference is given in radians. So we have to find the value of the angles in radians. So here first let let two angles be x and y. Okay. Then here according to question, x plus y, that is the sum of angles is equal to 135 degree. Okay. And the difference is, this is equation number 1 suppose, and the difference is x plus y equal to pi by 12. Okay, pi by 12. So this is in radian. So because this is in degree, so convert this into radian. That it will be better. Okay. So because here pi by 1 at t. So now cancel out here. That is 45 3 and 45 here 4 ja. So it will be 3 pi by 4. Okay. Yes. Now you have this equation. So you have x plus y equal to 3 pi by 4 and x plus y equal to pi by here 12. Now these are the two equations. Now solve this equation here, because this is negative, this is positive, so add these two equations. Okay. So here adding, so these two we can cancel out here. So 2x equal to now 3 pi by 4. Okay, you can add this up here. 3 pi by 4 plus pi by 12. How much it will be? 12 here, 9 pi plus pi, that is 10 pi. So here you will have 10 pi by here 12. Okay. Then what is x equal to here? X equal to 10 pi by 24, and here 2 pi by 10 and 2 12 are here. So you have 5 pi by 12. Okay. Now we are finding the value of y here. So put this value in this equation. Okay. This is the equation. You can say here 1 and this is here 2. So put x equal to 5 by 12 in equation. You can put here also, that is in equation 2. So you have y equal to x minus 5 by 12. What is x here? 5 by. So the two angles are here 5 pi by 12 and pi by 3. Okay, this is the answer of this question here. 5 pi by 12 and the pi by 3 radians. Okay, so here we have found the value of the two angles in radians, and here I have converted x plus y equal to 135 into radians, and you can also leave this in degree and then convert this into degree. Okay, then you will find the value of x and y in degrees, and then at last, at the end of finding the value of x and y, you can convert the value of x and y degrees to in the radians. Okay, but here I have here converted, then I got straight away the angles in the radians. Okay, so whichever way you like, you can do it. Okay, so now question number 4. Okay. So question number 4 we have to prove. Okay. In this we have to prove d by 90 equal to g by 100 equal to 2r by pi. Yes. Okay, we have to prove this. And in this we are given. Okay, that is we are given that there is some angle. Okay. And the value of that angle is same, that is the value of that angle. Suppose there is an angle. Okay, there is an angle, this, so this angle is there and it has some value. Now this angle, that is we have the value of this angle in degree measurement, or in the grade measurement, or in the radian measurement, but the value of all will be equal here. So suppose the value of this angle in degree measurement is d degree. Okay, it is given in the question that the value of this angle in degree is d degree, and the value of this same angle is in grade is the g grades, and the value of the same angle in the radian is r radian. Okay, So it means that D equal to G equal to R. Okay. So according to question, D equal to G equal to R. Okay, it is given. Right? This is given here. That is this is actually degree. Okay, D degree, G grade, and R radian. Now convert this degree. Okay, this degree into grade, and also this into grade. Okay, convert any two. Okay, any two in the same value. Like if you convert this into grade, then this into grade. Okay, or you can also convert suppose this grade. Okay, this grade and this radian into degree also. Then in this way you will get the answer. So suppose here I am converting this d degree. Okay, that is that 1 degree equal to 1 degree. Like 1 degree equal to how much? 1 degree equal to how much grade? 1 degree equal to 10 by 9. Okay, grade. 1 degree equal to this much grade, and 1 radian equal to how much grade? 1 radian equal to how much grade? Because you know that is 100, or radian. Yes, that is 100 grade is equal to pi by 2. 100 grade is equal to pi by 2 radian. Okay. Then 1 radian. Okay, 1 radian equal to 200 by pi. Okay, grade. Okay, this is the formula here. 1 radian. Okay, 1 radian equal to 200 by pi grade. So now convert this into grade and this into grade. Then here write here it will be 10 d by 9. It is grade now here, and this is already in grade. And then this r will be here, r into 200 by pi grade again. And now here this is in grade, this is in grade, and this is in grade. All are in grade here. Now we will get the answer. Now here divide, because we have to bring here 90 here. Okay, so divide all by 100. Okay, dividing all by 100 we get. Dividing by 100 we get here 10 d by 9 into 100 equal to g by 100 equal to 200 r by pi into 100. Now here this 10 and 10 100 here, and here this will be here 2. So here d by 90 equal to g by 100 equal to 2r by pi, and this is proved. Okay, so here you can prove like this. And here I have converted this degree and this radian into grades. And you can also do the other thing other way, like you can convert this into radian and this into radian, and then again you will get the answer. And also if you convert this into degree and this into degree also, you will get the answer. Okay, so that is the point is that you will convert all of them into the same system of measurement. Okay, then you will get the answer, because here all are different here, that is degree, this is grade, this is radian. So if you convert all of them into the same system of measurement, then you will get the answer. Okay, either in radian or in degree or in the grades. Okay, so this is the answer of this question. Okay, now the next question I will solve. Okay, question number 10. Okay, question number 10 I will solve. Here 4 angles of a quadrangle are in AP. Okay, so let the angles be A minus 3D, A minus 2D, A minus D, A plus D, and A minus A plus 3D. Okay, so all these are in AP. Okay, you can see here that A minus D minus A plus 3D equal to, it will be this, that is 2D here. That is this minus this we got here 2D, and this minus this will also be here. See, A plus D minus A plus D, it will also be 2D here, and A plus 3D minus A minus D, it will also be 2D here. So here the common difference are same. So here if you have four numbers, then you can suppose like this. Okay, if you have 4 numbers in AP, then you can suppose like this. That is A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 3D. Okay, so here these are the 4 angles in AP. AP means here the arithmetic progression here, right? So now we have to find the greatest angle is twice the least angle. Okay, here you are given that the greatest angle. The greatest angle will be this. This is the greatest angle, and this is the least angle here. The point is the greatest angle is twice the least angle. Find the subdivisor of the least angle. So here first you will write it that A minus 3D plus A minus D plus A plus C plus A plus 3D equal to how much? It is 360 degree here. This is the property of the quadrilateral. A minus 3D, A minus D, and then add it here. So you will have this 3D, D and this will cancel out here. So you have 4A equal to 360 degree. Then A will be equal to 90 degree. Okay. So here we have got A equal to 90 degree, and you are given the other condition also. The other condition is the greatest angle is twice the least angle. Also, the greatest angle is twice the least angle. Okay, this is the greatest angle, this is the smallest angle here. So this is twice of this. So you have here A plus 3D equal to 2A minus 6D here. So this will be here 90 equal to A. Then you have D equal to A by 9. Okay, so here D equal to A by 9 means what is D here then? D equal to A is here 90 by 9 equal to here 10. So here we have found the value of A and D. Then we have to find the value of the least angle. So what is the least angle here then? The least angle is equal to A minus 3D. So it is equal to 90 degree minus 3 into 10. That is 90 degree minus 30 degree equal to 60 degree. Now convert this degree into radian measure. So it will be 60 into pi by 180 radian. That is pi by 3 radian. So this is the answer of this question. Okay. So now one more question. Okay, last one, and then you will solve other questions yourself. Okay. Here this is the question number 18. Okay, question number 18. Question number 18. So in this question, you are given that if the arcs of lengths, okay, in this there are 3 different circles. Okay, there are 3 different circles, and the length of that is there is the arc of length L1. Okay, the arc of length L1 subtends angle theta 1 at the center, and the arc of length L2 subtends angle theta 2 at the center, and the arc of length L3, okay, subtends angle theta 3 at the center. Okay, then and all these angles are in radial measures with radii and the circles. Okay, like here if I draw the figure, okay, if I draw the figure like this, suppose one circle is there and other is this, and third is suppose this circle. Okay, so all have the different radius. This is suppose here R3, and this is here R2, and this is here R1. Okay, and then here there is some arc. Suppose this is here L1. Okay, this here L1 here, and suppose here this is L2, and there is here L3. That is here suppose A, B, C, D, and here E, F. Okay, and P, Q, R. Okay, these are the centers here. So this is given actually. You have the different circles. You don't have to draw the figures. Just understand this, that for this circle, this is the arc L1, and this arc L1 subtends angle theta 1 at the center, and its radius is R1. And this is another circle, and in this circle the radius is R2 and the length of arc is L2 here, and this L2 subtends angle theta 2 at the center. And here this is another circle, third circle, and in this the radius is R3 and the length of arc is L3, and this arc subtends angle theta 3 at the center. Okay. Now the question is that prove that the angle subtended at the center by the arc of length. Now if you have another circle, okay, if you have another circle like this, suppose, okay, and in this circle, if the radius of this circle, okay, if the radius of this fourth circle is R1 plus R2 plus R3, right? Suppose this is PQRS, okay, suppose this, and if the radius of this circle is R1 plus R2 plus R3, and if there is if this is the arc and its length is L1 plus L2 plus L3, then this arc length will subtend angle here R1 theta 1 plus R2 theta 2 plus R3 theta 3 by here L1 plus L2 plus L3. Okay, we have to prove this. So this is the question. Okay, this is the question. Sorry, here this is here actually R1 plus R2 plus R3. So if the length of the radius of this another circle is R1 plus R2 plus R3, and the length of this arc is L1 plus L2 plus L3, then this arc will subtend angle this, okay, at the center of this circle. Okay, we have to prove this. So now prove it here. So in this you need a formula. Okay, in this you need a formula, that is if in any circle if you have the radius R here and this is the length L and this is the angle theta here, then here theta equal to L by R, and here this must be in radian. So this is the formula, and this formula will be used here to solve this question. Okay, remember this formula, theta equal to L by R. Okay, this is the angle theta here, this is the radius, and this is the length of the arc L. So if you have this, then the formula is this, theta equal to L by R. Now you are given this. So by using this formula, for example this here, okay, from this here you can write here that first write to prove. To prove here that is the angle that is angle theta. Okay, suppose theta equal to R1 theta 1 plus R2 theta 2 plus R3 theta 3 by R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay, this is the expression which we have to prove. Okay, now this is the proof here. So now proof is there that first use this formula here, because from this figure, okay, this is given. So you can write here that theta 1 equal to L1 by R1, theta 2 equal to L2 by R2, and theta 3 equal to L3 by R3. Okay, this, and now here you can find L1. So what is L1 equal to? L1 equal to R1 theta 1, L2 equal to R2 theta 2, and L3 equal to R3 theta 3. Okay, from this we can find L1, then L2, then L3. So L1, L2, L3 I have found here. So now find here L1 plus L2 plus L3. It will be equal to R1 theta 1 plus R2 theta 2 plus R3 theta 3. Okay. Now this is the now here I have drawn that figure. So this is the length of the arc of the new circle. Okay, this here, and suppose the angle is theta, and also the radius is given. So yeah, I will erase these figures. Now angle theta will be equal to what again? That is L by R, you know the formula. So what is your L? That is L1 plus L2 plus L3. And what is R here? R1 plus R2 plus R3. So what is L1 here? We have found here. So R1 theta 1 plus R2 theta 2 plus R3 theta 3 by R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay. So this is proved here. So I hope you understood this solution. Okay. So now in the next class I will start the next exercise of this trigonometry. Okay. And you will solve other questions in this chapter, and you must solve all those questions. There are some questions which are, there are some questions which are harder also. Okay. So but you will solve other questions also which I have not solved, and then I will start the next class, and in that next class I will explain you the other topics of this. Okay. So thank you for watching now.